It's good on Aurora right now.
Hey, last time you joked, they picked it. So
The chip.
the chip. What was it? Chip.
It was the chip clod. That's
yeah,
right.
chip clod. So Aurora, I honestly I like the Franco idea.
Yeah.
Dead not so much because there's a knock up for the Phobius.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a knock up for the
Farsa,
Phobius.
yeah.
Dark Wave is gonna get disrupted.
Just go Farsa,
is
honestly.
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah.
Payback time. All right, now very good drafting from Aurora once again. They never miss.
Do you go Hylas here for Chop?
Hylas is good. There's no Grok. Maybe Katotkacha
Yeah,
as a way to peel.
Hilda.
Do you want to go Hilda?
They would be short on crowd control.
They will be short. You want some sort of knock-up. What else, Queen? they do pick up the somewhere lang das fucker Mila before. Maybe that's the weirdest pick that they can have.
What about Belleric?
Belleric against the 1-1.
Yeah, first guy to pull off of Belleric and MPO. Well, since franchise history.
But Badang and Katotkacha kind of follow the same place, but they need something a little bit different, a little bit spicy.
They're
So
sticking
that's
close to what's known in the metagame. That is the Katotkacha.
Yes, sir.
They're currently third most picked hero in Season 16.
Yeah.
Has an abysmal win rate, I'll tell you now. The
Yeah.
Mamba struggled with this. Played 8 times. This is 9th and only won twice.
Yeah. But I guess the thing with Katotkacha is that the reason why it's highly picked by all of the teams, in fact, mostly TNC, is because it's reliable. Although you can say that it has lost so much, it doesn't change the fact that Katotkacha is reliable when it comes to peeling for a team. It is a very good laner, has good combination with the Kimi. It's now gonna be up to how TNC is gonna be able to utilize this hero. I think that this is such an even draft between teams, but Aurora's draft is a much easier lineup to pull off.
Not to mention the power pick on the 1-1. Franco
All right.
on light. They're playing with such signature heroes that TNC's new meta approach might fold to just sheer experience and comfort.
Welcome to Mobile
It's a best of
Legends.
3. First seed versus a team that might get lost in the shuffle of that 5-way tie when we go into week 8. Let's see how TNC steps up to league number 1 Aurora.
Yeah. To be fair though, I do think that they sort of have a soft answer against the Franco of Light with the Phobius. You know, it's kind of hard to play Franco against Phobius because there's a lot of like disruption that could come out from 3-mar.
I'm liking the fact that the choice of the second emblem for the most 1-1 users now is to pull yourself together just because they want to take advantage of the Inspire.
Faster inspires.
Yeah,
Who invented? I believe it was Super Marco that did it first.
probably a long time ago. And also, Light is playing differently. I don't know why he's not trying to contest Zyda, but I think he's just waiting for the proper timing. Maybe wait for the Fredrin. He will connect with the Fredrin eventually. Because it's weird to see the Franco just, you know, babysit the Fredrin.
Yeah. Like, it's just two heroes staring at a green camp.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a clear direction. What is the goal here for Light? Because it's not like TNT's going for Demon Kite.
I don't know too. Maybe they're afraid of like the combo of the Kimi, gotcha. Also just the extra gold and XP that Chong is gonna get with those vision. So they'd rather just funnel up Demon Kite and Fredrin to amplify his presence in the early game.
Yeah, but however, if you look at the Yi Chin is already one green camp ahead, able to get the Lizard up top, top lane I mean. So this means that Zyda is up one jungler creep over Demon Kite.
There's 6 heroes on XP. This is Project Next. Welcome.
And they're using the other side of it. Traction Pulse!
Oh my god, the combo! Better dash strike coming out from Yue. They don't have the damage to deal with Demon Kite, however, as the dash goes out. But Zyda takes out Light, and TNC finds the layering, the combo, Traction Pulse into the taunt, forces Demon Kite away, and they find kills against Aurora.
TNC takes the first turtle. It was an awkward approach. Demon Kite took the long way around, and apparently that's all TNC needed. 2 or 3 seconds without the Fredrin to win the fight.
a mini win condition for the Yisun Shin is to get the first turtle and then steal some camps from the opposing side. Already able to get the lizard up top, and then he gets the Crammer in the bottom lane. Almost took that bear in the mid lane. But that also means that Zaida will be up so much when it comes to the gold compared to Demon Kites.
Yeah,
And wow, Demon Kite was lowest gold at a certain point.
Yeah, dude, now
Wow.
Zaida is level 6, almost hitting level 7.
Yeah.
So this is a very big disparity between the YSS and the Fredrin. But we did see this similar, similar event between Aurora and Twisted, so it's still up for debate. If TNC can actually manage to control this early game lead that they have.
Still need to capitalize.
Yeah.
It has to turn into something. And currently, Aurora is not actually hurting. They're just down to 100, 300 gold. And still, I think this is true. What's Aurora's lowest gains? Oh my God, Chakra with a jump. What are they thinking? All right, it's just zoning.
Just zoning out.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, but Demon Kite is currently still lowest gold.
Yeah. So it makes me wonder. You do get XP from jungle creeps, right? If you're the roamer. You get the bonus 40%, right?
Yeah.
Not only from the minions. So that's probably, and EXP, by the way. So that's probably why Light chose to just clear with Yue and the Fredrin. Maybe they had a rotation because he actually went level 4 before the turtle fight. So maybe that was like some mathematics, some mathematics Aurora was
get
doing.
Bloody Hunt ASAP.
Yep.
Somebody geeked out.
Somebody geeked out and just looked for what is the safest way that we can get to level 4? Yeah. Let's babysit the jungler.
Yeah.
And then get to the XP lane.
I mean, Omega's approach was double lane with a roamer. Light's approach is just put the jungler.
Yeah.
You're gonna get level 4. Even up to this point, he has higher gold in XP against the Gatot-Kacha.
Oh my God.
This is some nerd type stuff.
Yeah, but again,
Halad effect. The Halad effect.
there still has to be a conversion. Currently, it's still deadlock. TNC has a small lead, and in comes Edward, no one home for the final slash.
Oh, he's still going for Lancey, but frontline though, Trimar is gonna get deleted by the Bloody Hunt Feathered Airstrike combo, and Edward survives for a little bit longer, and Demon Kite is able to maximize the space that Agent Zero is able to give. They take second turtle.
Blink and you'll miss. Demon Kite eventually took that turtle. I mean, they have lost Edward, but that is at the expense of Trimar. Which again, this just proves to us how strong the Franco is on Light. We predicted that this will be the pick for Aurora, and now it's paying dividends for the team because even when you suffered with the first turtle, with just one Bloody Hunt on an imported hero, the Phobius suffers.
And I think this was the big picture to get the Bloody Hunt ASAP. Light taking a quick visit up top, helping Doming Kite, and down in mid. Oh,
so much stuff coming out from TNC. The jump from Trimar is able to punish the Farsa, but they take the trade here. Yue gets the Gacha. Stomp from the Demon Kite. Ultimate is well committed. And damage is not enough to actually take out Lancey nor Zaida.
Yep.
Appraiser's Wrath apparently deals so much damage, but not enough yet to kill anybody on the side of TNC.
Good stuff coming up from Trimar. Did not get out of the line of sight of Light, so that there is no potential for a hook from Light. Because there was even a time where Zaida is so vulnerable. Until Zaida was safe, Trimar did not stop. He actually knocked up Light at a certain point just to make sure that Zaida gets away and is far away from the threats of Aurora.
looking at the bottom half of the map, both XP laners have left their lane, so it's at deadlock right now. Both turrets at about half health. Mount Shocker, the hold on the track.
Oh my goodness, that angle from Light. He's able to use the AOG though, and the Franco goes down. Demon Kite, however, on the backside. Oh, he missed! The Appraiser's Wrath. Zaida is still able to survive, but Trimar is not gonna sustain the damage coming out from the crossbow thangs from Doming Kite. They're still going for more to chase Yue. Not going to be able to land the stun, however, but top lane, Benecutie is fighting against the 1-1. Vengeance has been used. The chase, is it going to be there? Doming Kite falling pretty low. Final slash does not land from Edward and Benecutie. He is outplaying these two members from Aurora, but here comes Light. Another reinforcement coming out from Aurora to help out the 1-1.
An Arlott versus a CC at 7 minutes. That's a wet noodle fight. No one was going to die. And the fact that it took Light to push them out changed the flow of battle. Now at the turtle pit, Turtle's getting taken quick by TNT.
Demon Kite, he dashed in, but he still doesn't get the turtle. And now he falls to punish from TNT's there. Revitalize coming out from Chopper to sustain the damage from Aurora. AOG to block the exit. Edward, he goes down.
TNC are taking wins left and right. They're up 1,000 gold. They take that top lane tier 1.
This was definitely Benecute's doing. Up top!
Oh, 3 more with the flicker. Dark Wave hits light. Yue got scared. He canceled the feathered airstrike, and now TNC is moving up to take some resources away from Aurora.
And that turtle fight from TNC with Zaida just making sure that he has the stun with the ultimate, the Mountain Shocker. It's a classic stun retry combination that usually comes from the roamer, but this time Zaida knows that he has his own stun, targets Demon Cat at the right moment, and then eventually nets a kill after the turtle fight. Big wins for TNC.
Aurora making the most of the space they got from the bottom lane. TNC owns 2 out of 3 lanes. You can even call the river theirs, but down bottom, finally Aurora make a dent on TNC's base. They take the tier 1, and of all the members of the Northern Lights, I think Domikite is the only one who can actually breathe.
Yeah. The 1-1 is able to secure, safety for Aurora, like safe farm, because he does have a way to save himself. But the problem is, it's all funneled into one hero right now, and you look at TNT, there's so many stuff going on for them. Even the Phobius can actually deal damage against Aurora.
You know what's really scary about this 1-1 is that it has actually set up for success. If there is one hero that can really make sure that the Domikite will be able to fly high, is definitely Light. And he already picked up the Winter Crown. So no matter what happens, Flicker Bloody Hunt Winter Crown will ensure that the crossbow tank will be available. The only thing is, can they do it?
He's fine.
Domikite.
He's fine. Has needles and flowers afterwards. Dude, Chaktu's all his ultimates were not hitting, but it kind of feels like there's always a lot of science behind it.
Yeah, it never punishes TNC.
Yeah.
So in just a wee bit,
exactly.
Chaktu's gonna get the AOG.
Yeah. I mean 30 seconds if they manage to slow this down, but Aurora, they want to fight. They bring the 1-1 here. It's gonna be a 5v5 team fight in the next few seconds. If somebody forces out a skirmish, Demon Kite jumps in, he goes for the taunt. It's Chaktu, revitalize, however. The taunt, it's amazing from the God of Kacha, and the damage coming out from Zaida takes out the Franco. Now they go for more. There's no appraisal shot from Demon Kite. And look at 3 more, making quick work on the backside. He punishes the dashes, but Zaida oversteps. He gets taken out by the 1-1, but Chaktu lands the AOG, takes out Demon Kite. There's no crossbow thanks on Domikite, however, then he punches the orange buff to get some HP back!
He's fine, he wants to find them. Goes for the 2v1, keeps 3 more, and Chakno at bay. The Mamba hunting down the demon.
How can you make a hero as trivial as the Gadot Kacha look so flashy?
And you know what sucks is we barely saw it, but it happened. We saw the tail end of the sequence.
Exactly. You can just imagine. And he went for Winter Crown, so even when there is going to be the ultimate from Domikite, he will be able to dodge that.
Can actually sustain and stand in front of the 1-1 now. That's the real problem for Aurora. We saw earlier Zaida got brought down. I was about to say that, okay, they don't have any jungler, but so does Aurora because of Chaknu.
Yeah. Among all of the CC goals that we've seen, I think Benecutie has been probably the most successful one, and in that team fight as well, he probably have won the fight for the team because he was able to let the curtain call on 2 important heroes. Yue and Edward cannot escape death, both of them tied together.
Yeah.
The 2 most important heroes for TNC to lock down in that team fight.
It's a Mountain Shocker by Zaida, spotting all members of Aurora, escorting this Lord from down bottom. TNC are in control.
Yeah.
Now looking at the map, it's all TNC. They still have the Lord bot side. Energy, Holy Defense is still up for Aurora, so they're still going to be able to prolong this push coming out from TNT. But that's like a big problem for them, because honestly, yeah, sure, you can still scale up with the 1-1, but there's answers from TNT. There's the Winter Crowns. They have more damage dealers with the Kimmy, the CC, even the Phobius, in fact, alongside the YSS. So I don't know if they're going to be happy with this. Trash and Pulse coming out from Lancy just to zone out other members of Aurora. Fortunately for them, they're able to clear out the minion wave.
And now for TNC, what I do know is that they don't have as much scaling as compared to Aurora. That would have been an easy way to say it if you're looking at the Goldaner, but then you also have to consider this is a Yi Shin. And if you're Yusichin, if you've had a great start, which in this case, he had a tremendous start at 9K right now, this means that you will be able to scale. And with Lancey also, 7.39,000. We have not talked about Lancey. Lancey has always been part of the most criticisms that the people would say against TNC, but now he is playing so well. 3-0-6 on this Kimi.
Look at the Infinix hand cam. This is Chaknu, the Mamba, playing his Gatot Kacha. He's
man.
using the Infinix GT30. Experience victory for every Madlang gamer. Y'all can make like a predator on the Gatot as well. Hunt down those Fredrins running away.
Yeah, definitely outplay the rest with those AOGs. And even with the Winter Crowns. Now we talk about Winter Crown on Chaknu.
Yeah.
There's two more. The TNC could come up with. There's already another one on, I believe that was Benny Cutie.
That's right.
And 3mar is building another set of Winter Crown.
You see that glove?
Yeah.
You see that glove, you know what's coming.
The glove in the ring.
Yeah. Expert gloves.
It's a player
and
growth.
The hero's ring. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna turn into a crown later on.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Yep. That's a crown.
It's definitely a crown.
1-2. So we're just waiting for 3mar to get his, and then suddenly Aurora's single insurance policy going into the late game just got neutralized.
Yeah. That's why Chocolate, look at the movements coming out from Gatot. He's super confident in terms of moving forward. Mountain Chalker used here by Zaida. They thought they could have actually brute forced that fight. 10k HP. Oh, the flicker! Sorry, Benekity got sniped off. And Dominic is able to use the Inspire, takes out 3mar, and the 1-1 is able to deal damage against TNC. But Zaida doing his best to deal Lanty as well. Look at this damage coming out from McKimmy. Double kill for the YSS. That was such a crazy fight. It happened in a flash.
Oh, and there's just 2 members left. Lancy and Zaida for TNC, and Yue and Dominkite for Aurora. TNC, despite their winning ways in the first 10 minutes of this game, they gotta respect these two. Zaida gets caught. He's alive. He's fine.
Almost got outplayed by the far side. Traction Pulse misses from Lancy, but Yue, he wants to go for the YSS. He's very, very low. Dominkite goes for the pursuit. He is going to be blocked by the Kimi though, but the angles, it's not there. He's not hitting his target. Okay, now he does. So Dominkite has to go away.
Wow.
Never thought I'd say in my career, the 1-1 is getting kited.
Dominkite, savior of Aurora in that fight. But at the same time, he took out 2 turrets in the mid lane. And Yue just manhandled 2 members of TNC.
Yeah.
Enough for Zaida to just get back down. And even when Zaida already were winning, Zaida and Lancy were already winning, they had to back down another round. Round 2.
Now they're forcing the Lord here. They see Demon Kite, they're turning 4k HP, but they drop the Lord. Okay, Zaida gets it, and Demon Kite still surviving in front lines though. He's able to dash away. Chaknu gets taken out by the 1-1, but Benekudi on the left side, he goes for the flank against Aurora, and now the Kimi, he punishes Winter Crown from the members of TNT. Triple kill for Lancy, but Dominkite is godlike. He takes out the Phobius, but TNC is unstoppable in terms of the aggression.
2 for 3. TNC solutions to Aurora's threats are just too damn potent.
Zaida, he does have the boat here. Mountain Chalker available. Crashin' Pulse pulls Yue, and he goes for the stun! Zaida sees the angle, sees the opportunity, and he seeks the victory. Dominica, can he defend? Winter Crown once again! But they take out Benekudi. Can they deal with the 1-1? Yes, they do! And Lancy, he wants to end the game, but Edward is here to stop the push coming out from Lancy. Deals with the cannon, and right now Lancy still going for the victory push, but I don't think you can. There's 3 members on the side of Aurora alive here. Demon Kite deals with the Lord. Edward finds the final slash onto the Kimi. Flicker out from Lancy, but flicker in from Edward, and he's gonna find the Kimi kill.
Wait, inside the base, Light though, committed the flicker and the bite. There's still minions.
3mar's coming too. TNT, they want to end this. They see Edward. They zone out the YSS with a bit of air strike, but Chaknu, he wants to go for the punch, but he gets punched back by Aurora. 3mar has to flicker out. TNT, they've overstayed their welcome. Edward finds the catch here against the Phobius. They're not done yet. They take out 3mar.
And now Aurora's getting a clean house. TNC gets punished real bad. 3 members missing.
They smelled the blood, the TNC. They felt like they could have ended it. Little disconnection out there from Nancy and Zaida. Zaida wanted to heal back from the creeps.
10 seconds.
Nancy was outplayed by Edward, and now 5 people from Aurora.
Crash and pulse.
Lancey doing his darndest. This wave is going to crash in. This turret is down. Aurora claiming back a little bit of the map. TNC knows they're still fine.
We go to a reset. But TNC, they did overstay their push. Got punished by Edward, and the perfect Kimmy game now has a blemish on his record, 7-1-10. Still very potent coming out from TNC, but that base push was greedy as hell.
Greedy. Very greedy. TNC did not go together. They go one after the other. Yue and Domikite tried to defend it. Domikite was able to defend it with that ultimate. The Winter Crowns weren't enough. Benekute didn't have his. That's why he was taken out. And the minion wave easily dealt with by Aurora. And now TNC, it's going to be very tricky. They do have the advantage though. We're not saying that they are down. But Aurora, they know how to punish. TNC, they just have to be more organized when it comes to this push.
There's a good chunk of battle spells still off of cooldowns for TNC. That'll give Aurora a good 10-second window for them to be able to take advantage. Demon Kite dashing in. And trying to do it. Final slash!
Edward into the knockoff! TNC! They lose Lancey here. 3 more. He's trying to fight for the front line. They get the control, but they don't have the damage. Zaida is late to the team fight, but they find a jungler on the side of Aurora. Domikite and Yue. They have to save it for Aurora. Benekute, he is going to be chased down here by Domikite. Zaida joins the fight, but here comes the crossbow of Thangs into the hook from Light Aurora. They find Zaida, Winter Crown from the YSS, but they got wiped off the map. TNC loses 5.
That Lord was wearing an Aurora jersey. He was part of the sequence. They shot called him the knock-up TNC.
Unbelievable, Edward and Light. Saviors of Aurora.
Northern Lights take game 1.
Off of one final slash, they seize the win.
From out of